Hey, welcome in.
Welcome to the Arrowhead Addict podcast.
We are here coming to you live. Let me tell you, the dopamine, it's flowing.
I am damn excited. Damn excited.
We are so excited to be joining you guys tonight.
Oh!
Well, how you doing, man? Patrick.
Will Sterling.
Yeah.
Super Bowl champion, two-time Pro Bowler, and Trent Green. Trent Green, how you doing?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Oh, he picked it up! He picked it up! He's gonna score! And we'll see you next week, but until then, as always, go Chiefs.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kingdom's Queens podcast with Arrowhead Addict. We are Jodi. We are officially 99 days away from NFL kickoff and 100 days away from the Chiefs official kickoff. I am so excited. Finally get to do my annual jersey countdown that I've been doing like 5 years in a row now, where I just pick like random Chiefs jersey numbers and I count down on Twitter. And it's a lot of
way
fun.
More commitment than I would ever have in my whole entire life. There's no way.
No, but I love it, and it actually like reminds me of old players and reminds me of like fun. I don't know, it's a lot of fun. So
more power to you. I love that because woo,
right. But we are like officially into OTA time. OTAs just started for the Chiefs on Tuesday. We are into Wednesday, and we won't get any media content until tomorrow. So we don't have a lot of OTA stuff to talk about, but let's just get into everything. We wanted to kind of dive into the AFC West tonight with y'all and just kind of discuss like everybody's schedules, kind of what we think the records are going to look like, and how we think the AFC is going to shape up based off of what we know right now. So I'm your host, Lexi.
Hey y'all, what's up? I am Jodi. So Lexi already told y'all, right? So OTAs definitely has started this week. The way OTAs works is they go for a few days, they leave, they go back for a few days, they leave. This is very like, hi, everybody. Welcome back. Here's your iPad. Here's your playbook. Here's what the facility looks like. Oh, yeah, here's every single rookie we just drafted this year. So excited to finally kind of get the ball rolling, and football season is happening. The Chiefs, of course, dropped their video yesterday, and it shows all of the players showing up to OTAs at Arrowhead.
It's kind of like it's like first day of school, kind of.
Literally. What I like to say is like, people don't realize that this is voluntary. This is not mandatory.
So the O stands for.
You do not have to be at this. This is optional, right? So I love that when you look at just the small little like 1 minute video that the Chiefs put out, it definitely highlighted everybody that showed up to camp, especially in the first 2 seconds of the video. You see Mr. Patrick Mahomes walking into camp. So it was great to see everybody in the video that's at camp. And even if they didn't make it on the first day, they probably showed up on the second day. But just to kind of recap that video, everybody that was there: Patrick, Travis, Xavier, Hollywood, Creed, Isaiah Pacheco, who was number 2 in that video, Kareem Hunt was there, Carson Steele, Najee Johnson, Trent, Charles Omenihu, Joshua, HB was there, James Winchester was there, Caliendo was there, Dana was there, Sky Moore was there, every single rookie that you can think of. Now, of course, because social media would not be social media if everybody wasn't incredibly dramatic. Rashee Rice was not in the video, and Rashee Rice posted something, and everybody just automatically assumed that had
to do
some type of drama involved with it, because why would we not take things from 0 to 100 incredibly quick? So
that's how it goes. Rashee Rice posted something on his story like a few hours before OTAs started, and it was kind of cryptic, but probably had nothing to do with OTAs, is my guess. He deleted it. Do you remember what he posted? It was like,
no, because I wasn't really looking at social media yesterday. Like, I was excited to see that the boys showed up to camp.
Yeah,
so, like, that was the highlight of my day. And then after that, I was watching. There were so many things sports related on TV yesterday. It was kind of hard for me to focus on
it
Chiefs.
was a lot. Yeah.
NBA, NHL, WNBA, like everything. Tennis was on, like everything was on yesterday.
Everything.
So I was just very happy to see that those boys even showed up to camp in the first place. But no, I did not see what his tweet said. I could probably find it if I worked hard at it, but
and everyone was saying like they didn't expect Travis Kelce to show, and he was bright-eyed and bushy-tailed with his all right nah. Like,
yeah, I don't understand why people like, okay, so this is like year,
like it's
they do this every year. This isn't new, right?
Like 13, and he always shows up. I don't know why y'all expect any different.
So people are, and it's so funny because when you talk about how old they are, like how long they've been here, pretty much like ages us as Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Right? So the Chiefs post and they're like year 9 for Patrick Mahomes, and it's just so funny because remember, guys, his first year he kind of sat and watched behind Alex Smith. So this is technically his 8th year as a starter, right? Same with Travis Kelce. Travis did not start his first year because he was injured. So even though this is year 12, this is really year 11 for him. So Chris Jones is up there too.
It's year 13 for Travis, so technically year 12 because he didn't play his.
And technically, sure.
And then wait, what year is Chris on? I don't even know. He was the year before Mahomes, so is he year 10?
I tweeted this out yesterday, and I can't remember off the top of my mind. No, he's not year 10 yet. I think he's year 9. Give me 1 second.
You might be right, because maybe...
Give me a second. So this is year 13 for Travis. For Mike Pennell and James Winchester, this is year 11. For Chris Jones, this is year 10. So yes.
Year 10.
And then Patrick, Juju, Harrison Bucker, Kareem Hunt, and Dion, this is year 9. So, those guys are getting old.
They're getting old.
Like they're getting old.
I'm getting old, which is terrible. No.
I think like the one thing that everybody kind of needs to remember is like you got to slow down and enjoy the moment. Like this is
you have to
year 9, 10, 13 like that. Those are major milestones for those guys. And if you're not enjoying the greatness that is happening right now with the Chiefs, you're crazy. Like, I think this year I'm going to sit back and I'm going to chill on my criticism because I really need to like enjoy the moment. The moments go by so fast. And like we talked about our schedule with the release last week. This schedule is a fun schedule this year. Like
it is.
Really enjoy the moment.
And you got to enjoy like the primetime games and all the good stuff that comes with being a dynasty because it is so rare and it probably won't ever happen again. And if it does, it won't be for like another 40 years or something crazy. So just enjoy what you have right now. The Chiefs posted the other day, they posted a video of just like reminiscing on the season, like the sounds of Arrowhead. And they showed a video of like Travis Kelce coming out of the tunnel. And I was like, I'm like really never going to be ready for the day that Travis Kelce doesn't come out of that tunnel. Like that actually makes me emotional for like these guys that we've become so attached to. And I try not to get attached to a lot of them because I know that contracts are fleeting and yada, yada, yada. But the guys that are our staples, which are the Patrick Mahomes, the Travises, the Chris Jones, all those guys, it's like I try to really just appreciate the moments we're in with them and for as long as we have them because it won't be forever and it's not going to last forever. And it's a really weird thing. So just enjoy it all. Enjoy the success the Chiefs are having and everything that comes with it. Like what's crazy to think is that, so it is technically Mahomes' 9th season starting, but it's his 8th starting.
It's his 8th starting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. 9th year total, 8th starting. He's literally only missed 2 Super Bowls. 2. That's it.
Yeah.
He's only missed 2 Super Bowls in those years.
I don't think
That's
Chiefs
insane.
fans realize that if the Chiefs win the division this year, that will be 10 in a row. Like that is
we need to get to
major.
double digits.
Clinch
Like
the
I
AFC
want nothing
West
more.
10 years in a row. Like,
yeah,
that ain't easy to do. And it's really
Not
not
at
going to
all.
be easy this year because these teams are kind of beefing up. And we're going to jump into all of their schedules and kind of go over that. But this would be the year where I would say if the Chiefs can pull this out and win this division with what this division looks like, that is impressive to me because I definitely think the Broncos are going to give us a run for the money. Who knows what the Chargers are going to do? I don't think the Raiders are going to be like this incredible team because they're not. But I do think that they're going to give us hell. Like I do think that they're going to put up a fight with us for 2 games. So
absolutely,
we just got to see what that's all about. So yeah, but no, I'm excited that we're finally here again. OTAs is just like welcome to school. Here's your ID badge. Here's your laptop. Here's your playbook. Go meet everybody. Go meet these people because the rookies are probably intimidated by seeing imagine being a rookie and walking into a room with Patrick Mahomes and then seeing Travis Kelce and then seeing Chris Jones and then see there's so many guys on this roster that could
Reed Humphrey, Trey Smith, like
starstruck
of
oh my God, like you didn't just walk on to like the Steelers. You didn't just walk on to the Browns. Like, the team that you just walked onto, it is star-studded from top to bottom, filled with nothing but Pro Bowlers and guys who have brought several championships to this city. So, like, being a rookie, I would be like, what the heck did I just get into? But okay.
They're like celebrities at this point, some of them, it's like, it's really crazy. And you know what I appreciated about in some of those, so they had rookie mini camp a few weeks ago and they had some little intro videos and some cute things they like to do with the rookies. And Jalen Royals, he's our wide receiver we drafted. He's the only wide receiver we actually drafted this year. And everyone's super stoked on him. Like we are so excited about the potential of him. But he was just like straight up honest. And he's like, you know what? I'm nervous. He's like, I'm not even going to lie. He's like, I'm nervous. And I actually really respect that because that means he really cares. And he knows like he is on a team with the best quarterback, one of the best that's going to go down to ever play the position. Not to mention like tight end to ever play the position and so on and so forth. And so to come into a system like this, like it is nerve wracking and it's way more than, like you said, being on a team like just like a random, like the Titans, I don't know, something random. Like going to the Chiefs is just a different level right now. And I can't wait for the potential this season and what they all can do. But I appreciate that the rookies really care because they definitely do. And they're definitely bought into everything that's going. Yeah.
The vets are going to let them know real damn fast. They ain't got a choice but to figure it out and to get on board real quick.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. So today we're going to, because slow news day. Slow news.
It's a little slow.
But something that me and Lexi, because again, we've had this platform for a few years now, something me and Lexi always do is we love to dive into the schedules of the opponents that we're going against. And then throughout this offseason, you're going to hear us talking a lot about the West, the North, and you're going to hear us talking about the NFC, the AFC. We love to break down everything. So
yeah,
we are very heavy Chiefs, but in the offseason, we like to keep it realistic with the people who will be playing against different divisions and things of that nature. And then we get super heavy Chiefs as we get closer to like training camp and things of that nature.
Right.
So today we're gonna start. We're just gonna talk about the AFC West today. We're gonna fly through all 3 teams. We're gonna go through all 3 of their schedules. We're gonna talk about wins and losses, and then figuring out ranking throughout. Once the season is technically over, we want y'all to play along with us too. So, like, we're going to start off with the Broncos schedule. We're going to go from their weeks 1 through weeks 18, where we think they win, where we think they lose, and what their record is going to be. I should probably get a pen.
A pen.
A pen. I can use my lip gloss. I'll use my lip gloss. I'm just a girl.
God, you're hilarious.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm going to use my lip gloss. But I got to total up my number.
I have a notepad and a pen right here.
I got to total up my number of losses for these people.
Look, I have so many like random little Chiefs notes. Like this is like our like random like free.
I'm like, you know what I'm sitting next to? My Cowboy Carter bracelet. I went to Beyonce this weekend, y'all.
She did. She had a great time.
Oh my God, y'all. Everybody has to go see Beyonce.
You went to MetLife. You were at MetLife. The Chiefs
are I went to MetLife and I was like, oh my God, it's nothing but losers in here. And you know what else is crazy? Like I thought it was so I guess I forget that their stadium is shared, right? So one half of their stadium has everybody in their ring of honor for the Jets. Mm-hmm. And then the other half of the stadium has everybody in their ring of honor for the Giants. And I was just like, this is weird.
Yeah. Glad we don't share a stadium with anyone.
I don't like this at all. And there's a whole bunch of steps. Like, I'm going to say this. Be glad that Arrowhead has escalators. They have elevators. The amount of steps that I took to go see Beyonce.
Crazy. Well, we all know how MetLife is talked about. Like no one likes MetLife. So
they need to tear it down and start over. All right. So let's go ahead and get into this Broncos schedule.
Okay.
So if I had to think of any team in the AFC West that's going to give the Chiefs the most hell, it's going to be the Broncos this year. It's not the Chargers. I think.
And I want to add one because of Sean Payton and Andy Reid's relationship. They have a good, I don't know if you saw, I think you probably saw this, but I don't know if y'all saw that this past weekend, Sean Payton, Andy Reid, and then Kevin O'Connell randomly all went to Kenny Chesney in Las Vegas at the Sphere. And like, so, literally. Sean and Andy have they have a great relationship. So their games are always going to be a fun matchup. And the Broncos defense, man, they've had some rough offenses. Broncos defense is always known for being
good this year.
They're going to be really good. And I think that's why they're our biggest challenger.
That secondary is going to be so freaking good. Oh my God. I think Bo Nix year 2 might be pretty freaking good too. And then they gave him some weapons. So I'm very interested to see how this goes for them this season.
Randomly, real quick, I want to say I've seen a lot of discourse on all of the quarterbacks from last year, all the rookies. And no one's talking about Bo Nix having a big year too. It's all about like Caleb Williams and of course Jaden Daniels and then of course Drake May, who people are.
And if you're going to talk about Drake May, you need to be talking about Bo Nix.
Like, how are you forgetting about Bo Nix? Like,
and he probably feels the disrespect. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
All right. So getting into the Broncos schedule, week 1, oh, okay. God bless. I'm like, how do I know they're home and away? Wow. So their first 4 games. Oh no, I'm reading this wrong.
No, I see what you're doing.
I was like, wait, what?
Either way.
Okay, so week 1, Broncos play. Their home opener is week 1. They play the Titans. Oh God, 2:05.
Oh, that's gonna be.
No, that's at noon Mountain Time. There.
Yeah, Mountain Time.
God bless. So at 12, they have a noon game. We ain't breaking down. I'm only gonna figure out primetime games for them. Okay,
right? We'll do prime.
My brain does not speak Bronco.
Well, okay, so that's 2:05 Mountain Time, so it's 3:05 our time, right?
Literally.
Okay.
So they got opening the season against the rookie.
So that's going to be Cam Ward's welcome to the NFL.
Love that. That's going to be great. So I definitely think the Broncos win this one. This will be a good tune-up game for the Broncos, kind of just like get back on track and figure out like who we are going to be this season. I know, right? I was like, wait, their first 4 games were at home? And then I'm like, wait, no. Let me go back to elementary school and read left to right.
That would be insane. Yeah.
Not up and down. It's okay. It's been a long day for us, y'all. So I definitely have the Broncos winning week 1. Again, put in the comments if you're listening on Twitter, if you're listening on YouTube, wherever you're listening at. We want to hear your wins, losses, ties. Don't forget ties are a thing in the NFL.
Oh, God.
Um,
I'm
of
not
what
predicting
you think.
ties.
But I have them winning this week 1 against the Titans.
I think they win week 2 as well against the Colts. That's away.
So week 2 away. Not you jumped ahead of me. Week 2 they go on the road. It's their first game on the road.
Yeah,
and
we
they
said
go
win
to
for the
Colts.
Titans. Yeah. Okay.
So
I think that's
you
a win.
know, I guess the question is God bless. What is your name? Aaron? No.
Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. God bless. I'm like, Aaron. No.
Aaron
Is he
Richardson.
healthy? Is he healthy? He's coming off an injury. Is he going to be healthy this year? What is that going to look like for him? You know, the Colts always give the AFC West hell, specifically the Chiefs.
I know. I think it's a win. I don't.
Okay. It could be a win.
It's the defense
they
for me.
could be
It's the
2-0.
defense that does it. It's
They
the
could be
defense.
2-0 right here.
Yeah.
They're probably definitely going to create some turnovers. He's definitely going to throw a pick. So, yeah. Okay. Week 3, they're on the road again. They are going to Cali. They played the Chargers. That is their first division game, week 3.
I'm going to say they lose that one. That's an L for me.
So, here's the thing with the Chargers. I do think they split with the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
However, the Broncos play them again week 18. And are they going to be fighting for a playoff spot, or are they in the playoffs and they're resting their guys? Are they playing for seeding?
My prediction.
I actually kind of love that the NFL has those two going against each other week 18.
Yeah.
Because one of them will be fighting.
Right. I absolutely think it's going to be, again, a fight between. Remember how it went last year? It was like the Broncos, and we didn't have to play our starters week 18, so they were just like dominating us, whatever. I think it's going to be a fight till the end again, but I think this first one against the Chargers is going to be their first loss.
Yep, I agree. I think they lose here. Week 4, they go to week 4. They are at home against Cincinnati. I think they lose.
You think they lose?
Yep, I think they lose here.
It's a good defense against a
lose
really good offense, but then I think the Bengals defense is just not good. But I don't know how the Broncos offense. I don't know how I feel about them right now.
I think the Bengals are going to put up a lot of points.
Yes, they are.
So, and can the Broncos keep up with the amount of points that they're going to put on the board?
It's also kind of a revenge game from last year.
This is a primetime game. This is Monday Night Football.
Ooh, I like that. But remember last year, it was like came towards the end of the season, and the Bengals needed to win it, and they did in the very end. So it might be kind of a revenge game for the Broncos, though, because they're going to be like, y'all beat us last year when we needed it. I don't know.
True. I have them losing. I'm tallying my L's.
I'm gonna go W. I think they're gonna win that one.
Hurry up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go W against the Bengals. I think they win it. I think
Week
they win
5.
I don't know.
Week 5, they go on the road to Philly. I have this as an L.
L.
It's at noon. I have that as an L.
L. Y'all are gonna go face the wrath we faced. Bye.
I would like for y'all to beat them though, but I don't think they got it in them. Oh God bless, I can't see. Week 6, y'all, I need glasses, Lord.
Yes.
They go
to your MetLife.
No, this is an international game.
Oh shoot, you're right.
And I can't see what the flag is.
I can't. British. London.
Is that London? I can't see.
That's
anyway,
London.
They go to the Jets. They go to the. This is considered an away game for them, but they go to London and they play the Jets. I have them winning this game.
Jets, Jets.
Like, who's your quarterback? Oh, we know who their quarterback is. It's Justin Fields. But still, they're not gonna win.
Could this be like a tricky little game?
I never have faith in the Jets.
Let's go L. I mean W. Yeah, it's a win. All right.
They're gonna win that.
All right.
Then week 7, They are at home against the Giants.
That is a win. I think it'll be closer than people think, but I think it's a win.
I agree. Week 8,
Oh,
they are.
wait. That's a fun one because that's Russ coming back to Broncos country. Let's ride.
Is Russ starting? Who's starting?
That's what they've promised him, right? So
Is he going to be starting by week 7?
Yeah, I think he will. I think if
he'll
Jackson
still
Dart,
be playing football by week 7?
yeah, I think Russ will be starting. Okay. But I think the Broncos are going to win that one.
I do too. I actually kind of love that that's a home game too. And you know they did that on purpose. Week 8, they are at home against the Cowboys.
I think that could be a loss.
Oh God.
I think that could be a loss.
Cowboys have a new head coach. Dak should be healthy week 8.
Got George Pickens. You got CeeDee
Lamb. It's going to be on CBS. Tony Romo's calling this game. You know that.
I think it's a loss. L.
I actually don't know.
I think it'll be close. I actually think that'll be a really good game. It should be a good game.
I think they win because I think they lose the next week. The next week, week 9, they go on the road to Houston.
I think they lose that one too.
I think they lose here too. How many L's you got them at so far?
I think that's going to be aside from the Eagles, I think that's one of the best defenses they'll face is the Texans.
Yeah. How many L's do you have them at so far through 9? Actually, wait. Let's go week 10. Week 10, Thursday night football, short week against the Raiders.
So I have L against the Texans. I think they beat the Raiders.
I think they beat the Raiders here too.
Yeah.
So, okay, through 10 weeks, how many L's do you have for them?
4.
I have 4 as well. Okay.
So I have Chargers loss. I have Eagles loss. I have Dallas and Texans. So both Texas teams, I have them losing to.
I have Bengals, Eagles, Texans.
This will be fun to look back
What was my 4th L? Was my 4th L Chargers?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was Chargers. All right, let's get to week 11. Chiefs lost. So now they're at 5 L's. Oh my God, I have them at 5 L's.
Chiefs ain't losing.
We ain't losing. And then they go to a bye week. Week 12.
Well, that's at their home, right?
Huh?
Yeah, because we play them at home on Christmas. Yeah, okay.
Correct.
So they have, okay. Bye week 12.
They got a week 12 bye. That is glorious. Congratulations to them for that. Then they go Sunday night football away to Washington and play the Commanders. I have that as an L.
Yeah, same. Yep. L.
Then week 14, they go on the road to the Raiders.
Is the Commanders primetime or is it just regular?
I'm sorry. Sunday night football. They're gonna get the brakes beat off of them in Washington. I can't wait.
I hope so. God dang. Okay. Raiders
14 away. They'll be in Vegas.
I think the Raiders aren't going to get them, are they?
No, I think they should win. They might sweep the Raiders. They should sweep the Raiders.
I think they should. I'm going to chalk it up to a loss. No. Nah, they're going to win. They're going to win that one. They're going to win that one.
Week 15. Week 15, Green Bay at home.
I think they beat Green Bay.
Jordan Love. Who are the receivers in Green Bay? Jordan Love. He got Christian Watson. I
think the Broncos defense
shuts Jordan Love and them down.
Is going to be too much. Yeah.
Yeah, their defense should be humming by week 15.
I don't trust the Packers O-line, and the Broncos D-line is insane.
Okay, wait. Richard, I need you to look something up for me while we're going through this. Can you tell me the Broncos record last year? Okay, week 16 at home against Jacksonville. They should win that
Week 16 against Jacksonville.
at home.
Yeah.
10 losses for the Broncos last year.
10 wins.
7 losses. Ooh, okay.
It's not. Yeah.
Well, I'm at 7 for them right now. So, yeah. Did you say you think they win or they lose against Jacksonville?
Win.
Win. Okay, I do too. Now, this is the Christmas game. Chiefs away. They lose this.
I have no love for the Green Bay O-line. I'm sorry.
The Chiefs just might sweep the Broncos. God, dog. Okay, if we lose to the Broncos, it would be week 11. It will not be on Christmas. But I'm taking a sweep right now. Because here's the thing. They're not beating us on Christmas. So is that a week 11 L for us?
It could be because we play there and we don't always do great there.
No, we don't. I'm like, no, we don't.
I blame the altitude. But
it's a 3:00 game. So week 11 is a 3:00 game. Christmas is the night game.
Yeah. I think we win Christmas night. And I think it's because the Chiefs aren't going to be embarrassed again on Christmas in their home stadium. I'm going to say L. I'm going to say L for them.
As of right this moment, and I know I said that we were going to split. I have a sweep in them.
I know.
Because they got to go Texas, Cowboys, Texans, Raiders, Chiefs bye week during that 8 to 12 stretch. That's that stretch there.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Anyway, week 18, Chargers. And this is definitely fighting for a wild card spot.
Yeah. Yeah.
You think they win or lose?
I have no idea. Oh,
it's at home.
It's at their home.
It's in Denver.
Oh, man. The Chargers swept them last year.
I think they split. So this is the game I think they win. Because I think they lose in LA and I think they win in Denver.
I'm down with that. I think so too. I think they'll win. I think they'll win at home, week 18. It'll be close.
What's your record for the Broncos?
Man.
What's today's date? The 20.
Let's see.
What's today's date? Today's the 28th.
May 28th. Let's see.
I just have to write this down somewhere so I can be like, in May, I said.
6. I have them at 7 losses.
I have them at 8.
I have them at 7. Wait.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have them at 8 because I have the Chiefs sweeping them. So I have them at 9 and 8.
Okay. I have them at 10 and 7. All right. I'm writing this all down. So then we're going to go.
I have it written down too. Oh, you can't see my paper. I have it written down too. And then I'm going to take a picture of it and put in my favorites.
We're going to look back at this in like November and see how we're shaping up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I see there's a Raiders fan in here. I'm not bueno. I know you're not good. You're a Raiders fan. I fully understand that. Like, I get it. Raiders on the Broncos at Mile High. Broncos will beat the Raiders at Allegiant. Okay. I have y'all getting swept.
I'll take your word
but
for
that's
it.
Fine. You don't have a bad.
I think
your point is not wrong. Your point's not wrong.
Right. And I think the Raiders will be competitive too.
They will be. New head coach, new quarterback. Max Crosby's gonna be healthy. They added some weapons on the offense. I agree. I still think they're getting swept. I still think they're getting swept. But while we're talking about the Raiders, let's go ahead and dive into their schedule. Okay. So Raiders fan, make sure you let us know all of your wins and losses for this team. Oh God, why is their schedule so hard to freaking read? Okay.
I couldn't find a good layout. That was the best one I could find.
No, it's okay. They start the season on the road against the Patriots.
Okay. Against the Patriots. Whew.
I have that as an L.
Is it at home? Wait, what's their home?
They're on the road week 1 at noon against the Patriots. And I am a big Drake May fan. So
do you have Patriots losing?
I have the Raiders losing that game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the Patriots win week 1. Jesus Christ. You know what? The Raiders, this is going to get nasty.
I know. I don't know.
Richard, I need you to be thinking about what their record was for last season for me.
It's going to be like 4.
They had 4 wins last year.
But the Patriots also had like 3 or 4. So
yeah, but Drake May was starting to find his swag season. Lexi, you think the Raiders are gonna go to Foxborough and win?
They might. Nah.
Okay, we'll put it as a win. Put it as a win.
Nah. All right. I'm gonna take Patriots. Shush.
I swear Jodi just peeked in my head. I'm just saying. We the same here. We the same.
Oh my god. No, I'm gonna wait. No, I said W. Oh. I'm gonna go win. Raiders win that one. I'm gonna say Raiders win that one.
Okay. Period.
Okay. Why not?
Week two, they are at home against the Chargers. That's their first division game.
They're at home
against the Chargers. Yep.
L.
Yep, I have that as L as well. Jesus Christ. It might be easier for me to write their wins down. Week 3, they are on the road to Commanders. Have that as L. Yeah. Week 4, they are at home against the Bears.
These are so hard. Because some of these it's just gonna be parody and it's gonna be like weird ass
man stuff. I have them. Hold on, wait. Hey, the Royals have scored one while I'm looking at this.
I saw that. I have it on over there.
Also the Chargers is Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I think Raiders lose that. Monday night. Yeah,
we said that. I just forgot to say that.
The last time we saw Geno Smith play on a primetime game, he scored like 3 points. So
yeah, the Bears at 325 at home.
At home. Are the Bears gonna go in there and win?
Caleb Williams has literally no reason to not win football games this year.
I know.
He has no reason to not win football games.
I'm gonna say the Bears win that. I'm gonna say it's another L. I'm gonna say it's
another L. Week 5 away against the Colts. I think they win this.
I think so too.
I think they beat the Colts.
Yeah, I agree.
Week 5. Week 6, they are at home against the Titans. I think they win this too.
I want to say the Titans go in there and win.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think they win this one. I think they finally get 2 wins. I think they go back to back.
Okay.
I think they win week 5. I think they win week 6. I think they lose week 7. Week 7, they play the Chiefs at Arrowhead.
It's going to be competitive. It's going to be nasty.
Yeah, it is.
Nasty. It's a noon game. It's going to be gross. It's going to be gross. But I think
they're absolutely going to lose.
By a missed field goal again, they're going to lose.
Yeah, they're going to lose.
Oh my God.
And you got to just keep remembering, new head coach, who's an OG. No disrespect to Pete Carroll. He's like that. He's really good. Super Bowl champion, okay? Geno Smith.
But he also
trying to figure out his way. He going to throw 4 picks.
Right. And actually, we've seen Geno play at Arrowhead. He did not do well.
No, he did not
do well.
And it's going to be even louder because it's
not under Pete Carroll. Yeah,
exactly.
As much as I respect Pete and I love him as a coach,
yeah,
he's old. He's like
running on the sidelines, chewing his gum, doing his sit-ups. I respect him.
He's like 85, right?
Yeah, literally. They have a really early bye. They have a week 8 bye, and then week 9 they are at home against Jacksonville. The Jaguars.
No,
now,
Pete Carroll's only 70. He's only 73. My bad. Not 85.
He's like 85.
A little off.
Do you think they win at home against Jacksonville?
No, I don't.
Who's the head coach in Jacksonville?
Duval.
Oh,
Liam Cohen.
Yeah, I think they win this. I think they beat Jacksonville. Week 10, Thursday night.
I'm gonna say loss for Jacksonville.
You think they lose to Jacksonville? What?
Yeah.
Oh, because Travis Hunter is going to be playing both sides of the ball, and he's going to play 99% of the snaps, and he's going to win the game by itself.
Brian Thomas Jr.
He's a dog. He's very much a dog. Yeah. Week 10. Now I got to look at what I said. Okay, week 10, Thursday night football against the Broncos, and I said that the Broncos win this game.
You said win,
so I have them losing this game.
Wait, what was? Oh, no, they had a bye week. Okay. Wait, what was the bye? 8?
Week 8 was the bye.
Okay.
Week 10, Thursday night football. I said the Broncos are going to win that, so that means they're losing.
So far, I only have them winning 2 games.
Yeah, it's disgusting out here.
Okay.
Week 11. Week 11, Monday night football against the Cowboys. Now, okay, wait. At home, I have the Raiders winning.
Start giving them some wins.
I have the Raiders beating the Cowboys. I absolutely have them beating the Cowboys. I think that they will beat them on Monday Night Football at home.
I like that. I'll take that too.
That is going to be fun and spicy, and it is going to make Cowboy fans like.
Yeah,
I like that. Week 12 at home against the Browns.
I
think they win that.
Yeah.
I think they win that. Who knows? They might be on their third quarterback by week 12.
Right.
Who knows?
Very good chance of that.
Week 13 on the road against the Chargers.
We haven't done that yet.
Well, I said that they're losing the first one to the Chargers, which is week 2.
Same.
Are the Chargers going to sweep the Raiders?
Yeah, they are. They're going to lose that. Chargers.
Yeah, so too. And it's on the road. Yeah, I think so too. Because they're going to be fighting for seeding at that point.
And I'm trying to envision, and I don't
like. We're trying, Raiders. You know what? They're about to hit a crazy ass stretch. Okay, week 13,
oh my God.
14, 15, and 16 are crazy. Okay,
I have a hot take. Well, coming up.
Week 14 at home against the Broncos, and I said that the Broncos are winning, so that's another L. And then week 15 away in Philly, that's another L.
Oh shoot, it's away.
Yep.
Why do I think this is going to be one of those games that's like really hard fought?
Because it could be a very high. Imagine. So, like last year when Jalen Hurts randomly had a concussion, or was that the year before that? That was the year before that. When he randomly got a concussion in the middle of the season and was out for like 3
last
games.
year too, and Kenny Pickett had to play a few games, or he had a shoulder injury or something.
The Raiders would be the team to give the Eagles the L, but I have the Eagles winning at this point. It's December 14th. It's week 15. Maybe if they were playing them earlier in the season, like before week 7, maybe I could see the Raiders winning. But around week 15, no, because I already think the NFC East is going to be
I don't know. I kind of want to say they win this one just for fun.
Do it.
I want to say they win just for fun.
Do it.
I think it's going to be one of those games, one of those weird games.
Yeah. Week 16.
Rowdy ass Raider fans, rowdy ass Eagle fans.
Yeah, just a mess. A complete mess. Week 16, December 21st, against the Texans in Houston.
L.
I think they win that one.
I could see it.
I have them winning that one.
I think it's a loss because of the Texans defense, but
yeah, but I mean the Raiders defense is
I know
pretty daggum good. Week 17, Giants. They should win that.
I think that's going to be a really weird game. I think that's going to be
and it's at home.
A dumb game.
It's at home.
I think it's going to be a really dumb game.
They should win that at home.
Sure. We'll go with the win.
She's like, you're gonna lose.
I don't know.
You're gonna lose.
No, I think they lose that one, actually. 17,
There you
I think lose.
I don't hate it.
No.
I don't hate it. Week 18 Chiefs. Who
Just
are we as a
depends.
football team at this point? Are
Right.
we going for the 1 seed, or are we sitting all of our starters? Who knows?
If our starters are starting, we're definitely winning. If we have to start our starters week 18 in Raiders Stadium, we are winning.
If we have to start our starters week 18, then something happened in the season. Or, yeah, I don't know.
I think we win that one. But week 18 is so dumb. It's so hard to predict.
Oh, God. I have, if I say the Chiefs win this, the Raiders are getting swept by the whole entire AFC West. If I say the Chiefs win this.
Which one did I have them?
I have them losing to the Chargers twice and losing to the Broncos twice. And if I say they lose week 18, they lose to the Chiefs twice too. YOLO. I don't think they're winning.
Wait, what's the... Hold on, I can't read. Same, I need glasses.
I have them going 8-9.
Week
Sucks to suck.
14. Loss. Week 10. Loss.
Sucks to suck.
Actually, I kind of want to go back on one of my Broncos ones. I think the Raiders could get the Broncos at some point.
They should split with them. I think they will split with them. I just don't know when and when. If they split with
I'm going to go back on my week 14 where I said they lose.
14.
Yeah.
I agree. It would be week 14 because I think that
let's say they win and Broncos lose.
I agree with you. I'm gonna run that back too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say that they're gonna go 9-8.
Okay.
Because I don't.
You have the Raiders going 9-8 or
Yeah.
Broncos? Wait, so now I have the Broncos.
So now I have. Nope. I can't do that. Because the Raiders are not gonna have a better record than the Broncos.
No.
So they're gonna take this L as I scratch it out and rewrite it. I'm gonna just put times 2. I have the Broncos going 8-9, and I have the Broncos going 9-8, and I have the Raiders going 8-9.
Okay, so I have the Broncos going 9-8. I have the Raiders going 7-10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh shit, I can't count. You're right. I'm like, wait, I got way more L's on here than I thought. I have them losing to the Patriots, the Chargers, Commanders, Bears, Chiefs. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Broncos, 7. Chargers, Eagles, Chiefs, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 10 L's. What's that, 7-10?
That's what I have.
Yeah, that's what
I think we have a few different, but we came out with the same record.
To be fair, they only won 4 games last year, so I'm being very nice here.
Yeah, and I do think they'll win a few more just because of who they have.
Maybe like 1. I said all along the Chiefs are going 5-1 in the division in week 18. That's the one loss. You're not wrong.
That's where I just only think it depends if we have to play or not, and if the Chiefs if the Chiefs have to play for seeding or whatever, I think they're going to win. So
wait.
But if we don't have to,
Gardner Minshew play for the Raiders once upon a time?
Yeah, last year.
Then why would he lose week 18?
True.
See?
But
see? I don't know. Could be a
I
sweep.
don't know.
Could be a sweep. Just saying. Okay, let's get into the last team in this division, which would be the Chargers. Oh, their schedule's so much easier to read. Shout out to their social media team.
Right.
I'm making this easy on my eyes. You know, this is going to be interesting. This one might make my head hurt a little.
Yeah, for sure.
The Chiefs, God bless. Which is not wrong. The Chargers start on the road in Brazil against the Chiefs. That's what I was going to say. Friday night football.
Sorry, Chargers. Chiefs are on a mission. L.
Yeah, I don't think we're losing in Brazil. We don't lose out of
We're not losing week 1. We don't lose internationally. And
have
Our
lost
last
week
game.
1 though. We did win the Super Bowl the year we lost week 1 against the Lions. Don't forget.
True, but
We ain't losing internationally.
I just think Mahomes, all the disrespect, the loud disrespect all offseason. I think this man is going to go off on week 1. And I
We
think
say that every week, every year. Patrick's always Patrick been disrespected for 8 years.
whatever, it's different.
Y'all always disrespecting my quarterback.
Always.
Every
So
single year.
he's
And you
gonna
see
go
how
out there
that
on a
turns
mission.
out for you.
Yep.
Week 2, the Chargers are away against the Raiders. I have them losing. I'm sorry, I have the Raiders losing, so I have them winning.
Yeah.
Dang, Chargers? Chargers go Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Week 3, Broncos. I have the Broncos winning.
I have the Broncos losing, so I'll give it Chargers win.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have the Chargers losing this.
Okay. I have them winning.
Ha ha. Do I really? Is that where I have the L? I have them losing 1. I have the Chargers and the Broncos splitting. So just however it falls.
I don't even know.
Whether it's at home or away.
I'll just
Yeah, I have them splitting. So
yeah, I do too, but the opposite way. Okay, anyway.
Week 4, they are away at the Giants. They should win that.
Yeah, that's a win.
Week 5, they are at home against the Commanders.
Week 5 at home against Commanders. It's a long flight for the Commanders. I actually think the Chargers are going to win that.
And it's a long flight. It's a big time change. And they play at 3.
Yeah, I think Chargers win that one.
Oh, yeah, the Commanders might lose that. Dang. I want them to win.
Man, I have the Chargers with a lot of wins right now.
Yeah, I have them only with 1 L.
Same. Dolphins, I think they
Week
win
6, Dolphins.
I think they win that. Wait, it's at Miami. No, okay. It's in Miami.
Do they beat the Dolphins? Tyreek Hill.
They usually do.
Tua.
They tend to beat the Dolphins, but it's always a close game.
Dang it.
But they have to fly all the way there. That's a really long flight, and it's a noon game. I'm going to say it's a loss. I'm going to say it's a random loss.
I think they win.
I think they probably win, but I'm going to say it's a random loss.
And we're at week 6, so we have them 5-1. I have them 5-1
right now.
Okay, week 7 at home against the Colts. I think they win.
Yeah.
Week 8 at home, Thursday night football against the Vikings. I think they lose. Wait. Who's the quarterback for the Vikings?
JJ. Oh, and
Is it?
JJ McCarthy, yeah. And that's
Is he starting? I want to see JJ.
Yeah, he's definitely starting. They don't have any other options, really.
Yeah, they didn't go get anybody.
I
don't know if JJ can beat them.
But it's Jim Harbaugh was JJ's coach when they won their championship, which I think is very interesting.
Because he gonna know how to run circles around him.
Chargers are definitely winning that.
Dang it. Week 9 Titans. I think they win.
Yeah.
I have the Chargers at 8-1 right now.
I guess I have 7-2. Damn. They have an easy schedule.
Week 10 Steelers. Where are the L's? Oh, the L's are in the back half of their schedule.
Yeah.
Lord. I'm like, where are the L's? Are they not playing the same teams that we're playing this year? Richard, can you let me know what the Chargers record was last season? Steelers week 10 at home, Sunday night football. They don't even know who their quarterback is.
Last year, the Steelers beat them 20-10.
They knew who their quarterback was.
Did they?
The Steelers were pretty decent last year until the end of the year. Remember?
Yeah.
They were good until like the last
Yeah, they were.
4 games, and then they like went on like a 4-game losing streak. Like they played themselves in November and December.
Okay.
God dang it. I think they win. Sunday Night Football in LA. I think they beat the
I
Steelers.
know. I think so too.
Week 11, Jags
yeah.
away. Jaguars away, week 11. They got to lose another game somewhere.
I know. That's why we have to
find another L.
parity. You have to think of the parity.
It might come to the Dolphins. They might lose to the Dolphins.
I have that. I think they're going to lose to the Dolphins.
I'm adding that on there.
And they have to go to Florida. They're going to lose to both Florida teams. They're losing to the Jags.
I'm putting Dolphins.
12 is a bye.
Wait, what did I say for? No, yeah, I have them winning against Jacksonville. Week 13 Raiders at home. I have them winning. This is where it gets interesting. Yeah. Week 14 Monday Night Football Raiders. I'm sorry, Eagles.
Why do they have so many home games? I feel like they have no away games. Every time I look, I'm like, oh, another home game. They're all prime time. Eagles. I think Eagles win. So I'm going to say that's an L.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think Eagles win. Week 15 Chiefs. I think Chiefs win.
L.
Week. Oh, shoot. I'm not writing my L's.
The more I do this, the better I feel about our chances again.
Eagles, Cowboys. Oh, wait. No, Chiefs. Shoot.
Jeez.
They got to go to Dallas. They losing in Dallas.
Them boys. I think I agree.
They losing
3 losses in a row. I have 3 losses in a row then.
Yeah, they losing in Dallas. Week 17 Texans at home.
So like, you know what? I want to say win against Dallas, lose against Texans.
I think they get their butts kicked in Dallas. And I feel like maybe they win against the Texans because it's at home.
But I also think the Texans defense has Herbert's number. He threw 4 interceptions against them in the playoffs.
We're going to have to go through the rest of the AFC schedule later.
Someone got a home run on the Royals. I don't know who it was, but
bless. It's probably because I didn't put money on them today, so they win it.
God bless Noah Cameron. Give him a roster spot. Anyway.
Absolutely. He's been balling.
Sorry. Off topic here. Week 18.
So you say yes or no to the
Texans? I think they lose.
Okay. For the Broncos, have them losing because I have the Broncos winning week 18.
Yeah, same.
Because I think the Broncos are going to be. Wait. Is that what I said? Yeah.
Yeah, I said that.
So, okay, now that I'm like sitting here and looking at this.
I know.
Do the Chargers really lose to the Broncos week 18? Because if they're playing for playoff seeding, the Chargers technically have a better record at this point.
I know.
So the win means more for them than
That's
the Broncos.
why I think.
The win is going to mean more for them than the Broncos.
It's going to be competitive because I think they're both going to be fighting.
But according to this, before I even do week 18, I have the Chargers at 12-5.
I
have them at 12-5. And that's before I do. Oh, wait. I'm lying.
I have them the same record as the Broncos.
I have them at 11-5. That's right. 11-5. I have them at 11-5 right now if I don't do week 12 yet. Week 18 yet. So this win, week 18, means more for the Chargers than the Broncos. Right?
I have them at 10 wins. I have them at 10-7. But I could see them.
Is that are you saying a win or a loss?
For the Broncos, I have the Broncos as a win.
I have the Broncos winning this game, but I think the Chargers may win now that I'm thinking about it. Because the Chargers
I know
have only 5 losses going into week 17 for me.
I have them at I guess I have 6 losses. going into week 18.
Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have them at 5.
But then I have them losing it, so then that would put them at 10-7. Maybe they'll win. Okay, we'll say week 18 is a win, and we'll give them 11-6.
So
But then
if
that,
I
but then that
but
puts
then
me at
that
12
changes
to-
the Broncos. Right. So if I give the Chargers week 18, that'll put them at 12-5. The Broncos go to 8-9.
Yeah. I'm confused.
I think
Hold
Can
on.
the Chargers win week 18 on the road? That's the question. Can they win in Denver week 18?
They totally can.
If they're playing for playoff seeding,
Mm-hmm.
they can go there and win
Mm-hmm.
in Mile High where it's going to be cold and windy.
Yeah, I think they can. This is hard.
Okay, so I'll say this. I'll say that the Chargers win week 18 and lose week 3. And if I do that, their record's 12-5.
I have 11-6. I feel good about that. But then that means I have to change the Broncos.
Well, I have them splitting.
Wait.
I don't think the Chargers are going to sweep the Broncos, and I don't think the Broncos are going to sweep the Chargers. I think they split.
8,
So if I just move the loss from week 3 to week 18, then that still leaves the same record.
So Broncos start off really hot, and so do the Chargers.
Yeah. Because also, when you think about it, the Chargers are going to have to play 3 division games back to back to back. Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos.
I know.
That's tough.
Yeah, it is.
So they're going to lose one of those division games, and I think it may come week 3.
No, I think they're going to lose to us the first week, though, too. That's the problem.
True. 2 L's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I got them going 12-5. So I'm like, I got them going 12-5.
I say 11-6 for the Chargers. I think 7-10 for the Raiders, and then I think 8-9, 9-8 for the Broncos.
So the worst the Chiefs can do is 13-4.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that because I got them 13-4
right.
every year anyway.
Yeah.
So that's worse for me. I don't know who the 4 L's are, but I always got them 13-4. Okay.
All right.
So I have the Chiefs winning the division at 13-4 or 14-3, whoever they feel like being. I have the Chargers probably with the wild card at 12-5. I have the Broncos going 9-8 and the Raiders going 7-10.
Yeah, pretty much same.
So, okay.
Like in that range for sure. I have 11-6 for Chargers. I have 7-10 for Raiders. Broncos, I have 9-8, 10-7, 8-9 type thing.
Yeah. How your range go from 3 games?
I don't know.
You said 8-9, 9-8.
It all depends for me if Bo Nix regresses or not, and he's in a tough division. So
Year 2 is very interesting to see how they do. Okay, what are some of these?
Man, that's hard. That is hard.
See, aren't you glad we did this exercise?
We'll revisit this maybe even like September, like early, I don't know, late August, early September.
I feel like we low-key need to revisit this week 5, October. See how everybody's lining up.
Yeah, honestly.
I got to take a picture of this to save it. Okay, well, cool. Well, that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed going through the AFC West schedule with us today. I hadn't really dove into their schedules yet, so I'm glad that we actually did that because now I have like a good, you know how like on like the ESPN app you can do the simulator and you can do all 32 teams. I'm doing that this year. I wanted to do it last year and I forgot, and I want to go through and do the wins and losses for all 32 teams this year. So I am going to do that, and it's going to be very fun. You're going to do it with me. Thanks. So yeah, I can't wait. But no, that was
going to be podcast content later.
Exactly. But no, that was super fun. So
It was
thank
very
y'all
fun.
for hanging out with us. We'll probably do more of this as we
Well,
are
we'll
in the
definitely
off
revisit
season.
it week 18, slothy style. But
Oh, absolutely. I just
but
took a
we're
picture
gonna
of it
yeah.
and favorited it
We'll
in
come
my
back in like
phone.
October, November and see how this is shaping out. And maybe
Literally.
redo the last half of the predictions or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we'll have a lot to talk about then as well. Next week we'll probably discuss some OTAs because we'll have some more content by then, and then maybe dive into
We'll get it. I would love to do AFC North next.
yeah, I
for
was gonna
their
say
schedule.
AFC
AFC
North,
Northeast.
East. Yeah.
So yeah, well,
It's fun diving into the schedules. I really enjoy it. But then we kind of have to like compare with our other ones from like, so it'll be fun.
whole
We'll see.
time I'm gonna be like, Richard, can you please tell me what the schedule was? What the record was for the Raiders for the Ravens last season, please. Thank you. Anyway, shout out to all of y'all for coming in and hanging out with us. We love being here with you guys, especially on Arrowhead Addict on Wednesdays. If you are listening on YouTube, please go smash the like button. Like. And if you're on Twitter, make sure that you are retweeting this episode. We want everybody to see that we are now part of the Arrowhead Addict family because it's a good time over here. It's a great time. So, again, like the episode, retweet the episode, comment on the episode, do all of the things. Make sure you're following Lexi on Twitter at Lexi Osborne. Make sure you're following me at Jodi Newsome if you're not following either one of us. And Kingdom Queens is also on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and all of the places. So thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure you tap into the OG hour tomorrow night. And other than that, we'll see you next week.
Your queens have spoken. Bye, y'all.